and welcome to a Let's Play of the Quiet Man. So, depending on if you have heard about this game before, apparently this was crowned as one of the worst games of the year. I believe it was in either 2018 or 2019. Out of sheer morbid curiosity, I finally bought the game because it was on sale for $4.01 is what I ended up getting it for. I remember watching it on the YouTuber's page, Dark Lord Jado, and after I'd watched that video a couple times, like I said, I just couldn't resist out of sheer morbid curiosity, especially with it being such a bad game. And apparently, on your first playthrough of the game, the whole game, outside of a few select scenes, is entirely silent, so I figured that might be a good time for me to try my commentary Let's Plays again, see if that works, because if you can't hear what the characters are saying, and if there's no music, what's the point of being silent during it? It would just make for a very boring Let's Play. So, without further ado, let's get started with The Quiet Man, a cinematic adventure from Square Enix. Like, during the few scenes with dialogue, like I've heard there are, unless you play the update, I'll probably be talking over most of this game, but if there is dialogue, I will be quiet. So, just to repeat though, this will be the Let's Play you'll be seeing here is the version where there is hardly any sound or dialogue. You know, these like full motion video games, I think actually can be a legitimate, you know, interesting medium. But I've yet to see a game with FMV done done in such a spectacular fashion. I think the closest thing that came to it was actually Microsoft's and Remedy's, what was it? Oh yeah, Quantum Break. That one was actually really good. Like, it wasn't perfect or amazing, but it was pretty good. I mean, I thought the acting was pretty good. Everybody did their job very well, and the gameplay was very fun. Made me feel like I was in the Matrix. Although I will say the live-action cutscenes, though, did come across like and I think this is a problem with a lot of FMV based games, or at least where there's FMV video, is that it just... Oh, is there dialogue here? Anyways, a lot of problem with the FMV games is that it comes across as just like really like a real low-budget TV series. And it just never looks good to watch. Even with the actors trying their hardest. I have no idea what that guy just said, but guess our character just got a hot dog, and now we're walking down the street. Everything seems like a cozy night. Was that a hot dog you bought? Anyways. So, who knows? Maybe this FMV game might actually be pretty decent once I see the entirety of it in the context, outside of just watching a 30-minute review on YouTube summarizing the whole experience.
No, this vato steps to my lady, my vieja, and says, me lo pelas. Lo chingué.
God, this is so cringy.
Lo chingué, pero bien. Le dije, vete a casa con mama. Go chingar. Yo! Wrong address, dog! No one ordered no chow! What the hell, man? You stupid or very stupid? Muévase!
Did he just walk down the street looking deliberately for trouble? Like, why would you do that? Oh, and we just lost the sound. Yup. There we go. Now the whole game, you're deaf now. apparently, okay, we don't know how he's able to fight, and like, if they had the whole, like, if they started out the game with dialogue and sound, why would they just not leave it in there? Like, whatever. I do like this transition, though, to the gameplay. That actually was a pretty seamless transition. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, yeah! Beat him up! Okay, that didn't work. Ooh! Right to the neck. Okie doke. And we're right back to... Okay, what was the point of that? He just went around looking to beat up some people for no particular reason. Okay. I do have to say, for as pretentious as I find it very pretentious whenever games say, like, we're doing a cinematic flair to the game. I do kind of like the look of this game. It does look fairly like a CGI animated film. And I do like the lighting, and I guess it is from Square Enix, so they always try to make games they're involved with feel very cinematic. Okay, why didn't he just go in and fight them? Like, he really could have just... Oh, I guess we're fighting again. And what is going... Ooh. Like, he's seriously... Dark Lord Shadow wasn't kidding. He is really like a ninja. What just the hell just happened with the frame rate? Okay, that was... Whoa! Is it just me? Did anybody notice, or did the frame rate just tank really bad? And apparently I can sprint. Okay. Okay. Interesting. And okay, a sudden flashback. I mean, when I watched Dark Lord Shadow's video, it kind of already spoiled for me what the whole deal is going on, so I kind of already know what's happening. But just in case for anybody who has not watched Dark Lord Shadow's video, I won't be spoiling what I know. Because just in the off chance, if you're like really morbidly curious, I won't do it. Okay, seriously, that really just gets in the way. Ooh. Okay, I do like how they timed that, though. Like how they timed the flashback with the punch. Okay, is there anything we're supposed to look for? Okay, again, Dark Lord Shadow was right. This is pretty funny to look at. If you run into an object, like, this is sad. I guess the game's frozen. Oh wait, no it's not. Ooh, can I play an arcade game? Oh, guess not. Dane doesn't want to play. Okay, not a bad move. Ooh, brutal. Yeah. Nice camera zoom. Like I said, there's a reason I don't do a lot of audio commentaries because I'm just not good at talking about stuff. I guess if I had a buddy to play with, like a buddy sitting right here next to me, I could probably play this, but I'm just resorted to talking about whatever pops into my head. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, there is no way the makers of this game did not watch The Matrix when they were making this, because there's clearly some Matrixy type moments. Maybe this game is taking place within the Matrix universe. Oh, I guess I just got a trophy. Okay, if nothing else, so far since I've taken film classes and I've kind of I've started paying attention to a lot of the way things are filmed. I kind of like the way this is shot. Like, I think whoever did the cinematography during the live action segments has really so far done a good job. It is good cinematography. What are they having? Brandy, whiskey, scotch? Hope they're having some Crown Apple. I recently had my first shot of Crown Apple, and that wasn't too bad. Yes, you're right. Dane's jacket does look very nice. Why, thank you for complimenting him. Again, sorry if I'm pulling a lot from Dark Lord Jadow's video, but he made a lot of good points in the video. Like, why are they having do we know if when you actually find out what's going on in the game, the body language here does not make a lot of sense. Like, it really does. Their body language does not make a lot of sense. And the initial interpretation you get likely is far from what's actually happening. Okay, Dane, what are you looking at? Pretty dancer? Yeah, that is a pretty singer. Too bad we can't actually hear what she's gonna sing. And this sound they're making right here just makes no sense, because it's like, if everything is supposed to be dulled. Again, really good lighting and cinematography right here. I really love this shot. Dude, please show some emotions. You're like the male version of Kristen Stewart in Twilight. Actually, if you were to make a full film version of this, you could probably get Robert Pattinson as this character. The first time I saw him, like in the trailers and in the YouTube video, I almost mistook him for Mahershala Ali. Honestly, if Mahershala Ali was in this game, it probably would have made the game a whole lot better. And now I have your money. Why, thank you for the money. Now you get none of it. Because you are sad. Oh, I guess it isn't money. Pretty sure that's a lot of cocaine. Probably get incredibly high off of that shit. Like, okay. I mean, I wish the game would at least tell you that, can Dane read lips, or is he only able to read sign language? And if he's only able to read sign language, why don't all the characters that know him use sign language to talk to him like this guy? This guy clearly knows him, So why doesn't he use sign language? Oh my god. Well, since there's not really a whole lot happening that I can really comment on in this scene again, except what I've already said, that it at least looks good. I guess I'll just start talking about myself or just other things. I recently started a paid internship for the Illinois Senate. Right now, I am with. There's about 10 interns of us in total, but we're split among the two different parties, the Republicans and the Democrats. Currently, I'm working on the Illinois Senate with the Senate Democrats, and we are not doing campaign work at all. Because of ethics rules, we cannot do any kind of campaign work. So what we are doing is strictly helping the senators, whoever requests our help, do their job as a state senator, not as a campaigner, but we are helping them as a senator for our state legislature. So if they need like press releases done, media advisories, bill analysis, things like that. So right now, the 5 interns, the 5 of us that are on that are with the Senate Democrats, right? Currently this week and tomorrow we have one more day of training for the communications staff. And the following week, but I guess the following week, this video being posted or whenever this is posted, but as of right now, as I am recording this, the following week we will be having training for the legislative research portion of the staffing, and after that week, I guess the main supervisors from each department will meet together based on what we've been told, and they'll decide, how they'll split us up into communications and legislative research. Not sure if since there's 5 of us, not sure if they're gonna do 3 in communications, 2 in legislative research, or 3 in legislative research and 2 communications. It kind of depends on what they want to do. Since I haven't had the policy research training, I don't know what I would personally prefer. But right now, I mean, I could settle with doing communications because that would actually be kind of an interesting area. But I'll wait and see until I do policy research because my big interest isn't policy. So it probably would be a better fit for me. But if I'm put in communications, I think that will also be interesting because policy research, or not policy, doing communications work will seem to get you a lot of interaction with the senators, and I think really immersing myself in state politics will make me more knowledgeable of just how state government works, because I've only ever paid attention to national politics and how national government works. I've rarely paid attention to how state government works. And after taking after taking a certain class at the University of Illinois Springfield on it was called comparative state politics, I have learned that national politics, there's not really a whole lot that gets done, where the meat and potatoes of politics in the United States is actually at the state government level. I know that sounds kind of hard to believe, but state governments is where a lot of policy is made. The federal government does not actually make a whole lot of policy because it's always kind of tied up in it's always tied up in a lot of bureaucracy, and whatever. I'm kind of getting off on a tangent. These cutscenes are still going, I just realized. Oh yeah, and there's another thing about me. I really will just jump from topic to topic. I have no logical transition. Because this whole game is dev, and to be frankly, I don't really care about if I'm not I see what they're going with this game. They're trying to make an artistic. They're trying to make it to where, they're trying to bank on that some of the fun coming from having to interpret the game, but interpret what's happening since you can't hear what's going on, so you're just left to make up your own mind until later in the game where it does become a lot more clear of a little bit more clear of what's happening. You're just kind of left to make your own fun. But without, but for me though, I kind of need sound. I need dialogue, or at least with a silent movie, you at least get a dialogue card that tells you what they're saying, so at least you know what's going on. Whereas like with this, without the sound and regardless of their artistic intentions, I'm just not interested. So that's kind of why I'm just talking. I may comment about stuff on the game if there's something worth commenting on, but that's why I'll just talk about random stuff. This investigation segment is starting to remind me of LA Noire a little bit, where I'm just walking around somebody's apartment. And this is a very detailed apartment, I must say. Sorry, I just had to make sure I was still broadcasting and recording. Okay, let's walk around this room. There's a little bit of a vibrating sound. Ooh, we're looking at roses. Hey, Dane, you got a girlfriend? You want to take some of those roses to her? Okay, that is actually kind of creepy looking. I do have to admit, I kind of like that. This game does have a creepy atmosphere. Like how well it's shot, I do also kind of like the semi-creepy atmosphere this game has. And I like how detailed this room is. Like, this really feels very detailed. Although the reflections are pretty piss poor. David Cage's Detroit Become Human had way better reflections than this. This is very low quality. Like, they really dumbed down the textures and whatnot to get this reflection to have a stable, so this game could still have a stable frame rate. Seminar on what? That sign said seminar. Okay. Guess the guy he knows is dating someone. Is this a singer's lounge that we're creepily stalking through when... Why does he suddenly have a picture of her in like a room, a random room like that? Like, where did he get that picture? I really hope my voice doesn't sound like crap with this, because otherwise people are not going to want to watch this on YouTube. Because my voice probably doesn't sound pretty good right now, because I don't have a very good audio setup, so that I do apologize for, my audio setup. I thought I could do commentary back when I was doing like Let's Play, my oldest Let's Plays for like Mass Effect 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition, but I've listened to my own voice, and I just don't like the way I sound. I really don't. At least with my current audio setup. If I was like a slightly bigger YouTuber, like somebody who actually had the money to spend on like a really professional audio setup, so my audio would sound clear and probably not robotic like it likely is right now, again, because I can't listen to it right now. I'll have to do that later. Oh, okay, we're back in some action, finally. Okay, okay. Guess I... Oh, I... Oh, hey, okay. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. Wait, is that literally looks like the same guy from earlier. Did he just come for revenge? Like, is there a reason, like, they're using the same character models? Okay, I guess Dane hasn't had an abusive past. It seems like... I mean, okay, you do find out things later on. Like, things become a lot more clear of who that is when you're actually, like, playing the updated version of the game where there is the audio and the music and the dialogue. But I do kind of like, from an artistic point, though, how they're not showing who this guy is for certain reasons. It kind of keeps the focus on the character. Like, I guess I'm just being very or not stereotypical. I guess it usually takes a lot for me to really hate something and get really pissed at something. See, because like I always try to find the good things, even in something that's not the greatest. Oh, ready for round 2? Same looking character models? Oh, hey. Okay. Oh, I guess that's the super mode. Ooh! Listen to the Quiet One trophy I just got. Far too much regret. Okay, I guess I just randomly activated my ability. Okay, I guess he's being stalked by someone. Okay. Oh, yeah, this guy. This guy seriously reminds me of Donald Pleasant, the actor Donald Pleasance from John Carpenter's Halloween from John Carpenter's Halloween and the Halloween franchise in general. I really need to get back to my binge watch of The Walking Dead before the last season premieres later in 2021. You know what? I'm wondering if I should just start reading from I know that'd probably get really boring if I just started reading during the cutscenes. Because right now in front of me, since right in front of me, I have a copy of the Silence of the Lambs, the book, and Pet Sematary, the book. Nah, I don't have a good enough voice for people to listen to me read. I did buy a whole bunch. I have been getting a whole bunch of movies recently from Amazon. Most recently, I just bought Lucy, directed by Luc Besson, South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, and a movie I've been looking forward to watching, Legend, the director's cut, that stars Tom Cruise and Tim Curry, directed by Ridley Scott. I always like Ridley Scott films. I also got a bunch of like Shout Factory Blu-rays, so like a bunch of like older movies that the company Shout Factory has made, and they remastered them and they give them a really bunch of cool extras. Like Shout Factory has a whole bunch of like really awesome extras if you're like wanting to dive into a movie. Oh, I guess we're back in the game now. Walk down the street. So that's all I can do. Can I run back here maybe? Oh. Okay, there are definitely some low quality textures for an otherwise game. Like, it seems like in some areas there's some low quality textures, in other areas there seems some fairly high quality stuff and some good. I feel like the textures in this game are alright, but I think it's the lighting that sells the cinematic feel of the game, and Jesus Christ, did J.J. Abrams direct this with all these frickin' lens flares? Nope. Anyways, as I was, like I said, Shout Factory makes a whole lot of like really cool like remasters and re-releases of movies. So I recently also got Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2, They Live, Darkman, the original Black Christmas, The Thing, which is a really good movie I recently watched a couple weeks ago for the first time. Really like that. The original My Bloody Valentine, which comes with the unrated cut. Trick or Treat, which I really am looking forward to seeing, but I think I'm gonna hold that off till like actually till watching it till Halloween night. The original, or not the original, the 1980s remake of The Blob, and Exorcist Part 2 and Exorcist Part 3. I really need to do, since now I have all 4 Exorcist films, I think I'm going to do an Exorcist marathon at some point. Now, I think at some point, though, I need to be able to find a copy of... Because there were 2 Exorcist prequels, but they were technically supposed to be the same film. They were just heavily reshot, and they were really... I think one's called, like, The Exorcist, The Beginning, and then Dominion, prequel to The Exorcist. And I have Dominion, and for as bad of reviews as the movie as Dominion got, it apparently earned the praise of Roger Ebert, so there's got to be something worth it to it. But anyways, hopefully if I can get The Exorcist, The Beginning, God, that is a mouthful. So hopefully if I can get that, then I'll have a complete Exorcist collection, and I can do a complete sit-through of all the Exorcist films. But first, like I said, because I gotta quit getting distracted by doing things like this or watching other things, I just need to sit down, work on my master's thesis that I currently have to work on, as well as do my job. And I guess the only thing I really have time to watch, because I gotta quit playing so many games, and if I really want to get The Walking Dead done, so I'm on Walking Dead Season 2. I think I fell out with The Walking Dead because I just kind of lost interest when I was in high school. I think it was in season 5, and can't remember who the character's name was. It was one of my God, I can't remember what his name was, but like he had been hurt in an attack, and he just started hallucinating before he dies, and he sees characters like the governor who is now deceased at that point. So he's hallucinating. I think it was a really trippy episode. I think that was the last Walking Dead episode I watched. And so then I just quit watching it. I know a little bit about what happens because unfortunately I have social media and I've heard about some of the spoilers, but I'm going to keep watching it so I can actually see it happen for myself. Because thankfully I now have Walking Dead seasons 1 through 9 on Blu-ray. I'm waiting for, I believe this December is when the physical release of season 10 will come out, so I can get that. And hopefully I can get season 10 done in time for season 11, and then I'll be all caught up. I watched like the first season of Fear the Walking Dead, and the first season was really good actually. Movie that's like based in a zombie apocalypse or just any kind of a pandemic thing. I always like the lead up to the pandemic. I like the lead up to it because it's always like very overly dramatic, and that overly dramatic tone to it just kind of makes all that stuff interesting. And that goes for any kind of disaster movie. And I think the king of build up in a disaster movie is like the king of doing build up, regardless of the overall quality of the film, is Roland Emmerich. Like even in Godzilla, like the 1998 American version of Godzilla, as god awful as that actually is, the actual build up to the appearance of Godzilla is really well done. It's suspenseful. It makes you kind of fearful of what's about to happen. Same thing happens in like movies like Independence Day, The Day After Tomorrow, and even the Independence Day sequel kind of had that, suspenseful build up to the eventual coming disaster. I think the best Roland Emmerich movie, though, has to be, 2012. I actually think 2012 is a legitimately good film because it is a big budget Hollywood blockbuster extravaganza. But, and again, the special effects are really, really good in that movie. But I think the acting for the most part is pretty decent. It's relatively entertaining. I mean, you got Woody Harrelson in the movie for just a little bit, even though he's in it for a little bit and he eventually dies. He's still one of the more memorable parts of the movie. And John Cusack tries his best with the typical, like, oh, I'm a divorced father who's only focusing on his work, doesn't pay enough attention to his kids. And, who was... Oh yeah, and Danny Glover as the President of the United States. I wish he got more screen time in the movie because Danny Glover's the President of the United States was like, there's a scene in the movie where Danny Glover, as the president, is giving a speech to the nation when all this disaster is happening, and it is a very emotional scene, actually. Like, it kind of gets me to tear up just a little bit. Every time I watch it, it tears me up just a little bit. Oh, there's also Chiwetel Ejiofor as like a geologist. I think that's what he plays, as a geologist. And again, like 2012 is a very solid cast, really good a solid cast, really good visual effects, and and this is a problem with a lot of Roland Emmerich movies. The suspense buildup is good, and when all the action is happening and it's just like coming down, like everything is exploding, everything's going wrong with everything. It's a fun movie to watch, but then whenever the movie slows down, it becomes so boring. Like, once they get on, like, okay, so the whole point in 2012 is John Cusack and his family and everybody are trying to get on these, like, you know, Noah's Ark type ships that the world governments have been building to try and save what they can of humanity. But once all the destruction stuff is passed and they're moving to just, you know, being on the ship and trying to get everybody else on the ships, the movie becomes a bit of a drag, and it's like Roland Emmerich just seems to always blow his load really early. And then the last third of the movie just becomes a drag. Same thing happened in The Day After Tomorrow. I love the first 2/3 of The Day After Tomorrow. I think it's a very entertaining blockbuster. And then the last third of the movie just becomes a bore. Here I am on another random tangent, not really talking about much of the game. Oh hey, a pretty woman in a white dress. That actually looks pretty nice. The really blank stare on her face. That easily could have been Kristen Stewart. Seriously, if you want to know what I'm talking about, seriously, go watch the Twilight movies, and you'll see, if you haven't. I know they're really bad movies, but they are really funny to watch and make fun of, because they're bad movies. You know, if they made a live-action version of this, let's see, I forget who I recommended for Dane's casting, but for her, I could see her being played by, like, Emma Stone, Kristen Stewart, fuck, I don't know who else. You know, Kristen Stewart gets a bad rap because of Twilight, but I think Kristen Stewart has done a lot of other, like, more independent movies, like Lizzie, and there was another movie she was in where she played, like, a very radical social activist that she was also really good in. So it's like she's been able... Oh, she was also in the movie Underwater, which she was really good in. I thought, you know, pretty entertaining movie, and she actually had a pretty solid performance. I just wish people would stop shitting on her for Twilight, because that really wasn't her fault. Same with Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson has moved way beyond Twilight. Hell, he's going to be the next Batman. So it's like he's definitely moved beyond that. So people just need to let all the actors move beyond that. I guess Taylor Lautner never moved beyond Twilight, because where is he today? He's not really acting that much anymore. And if he is, please let me know, because I have not seen him in a whole lot of things. I really can't think of anything else he's been in other than that awful Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Oh, I'm sorry, was that flashback important? Sorry, it's just, without the sound and the music, it's just not... Oh, man, I need to let my voice rest. Oh, okay, again, there are some parts of this game that are good, like, again, the cinematography, the kind of creepy atmosphere. That actually looks kind of creepy, although why is nobody alarmed by it? Why is nobody, like, running out now when they see these creepy guys coming in? Oh, now you, like, okay, what? Where are the creepy cult-looking guys? Seriously, is this the same guy? Is he just hunting this guy down throughout the whole game? Or are they just really lazy? Or the game makers are seriously that lazy? Dane is really good at dodging machetes. Where did he learn to fight? Maybe that could actually be some backstory instead of apparently this game only being 3 hours long max. I'm playing this on the easy difficulty because I am not playing this game for the challenge. Seriously, is this, like, didn't Dane, like, beat the ever-living crap out of them? Like, I'm pretty sure he broke several ribs, broke people's noses, their hands, and somehow, if this is supposed to be the same character, somehow he's coming back. Okay, and where did that guy come from? Okay. Let me say again, this is really good cinematography. I'm actually kind of liking this. I love the red colors in I love the color in this. The plot twist later in this game really makes the game make no goddamn sense. And how long have we been going without playing? Because I feel like I've been talking for a very long time without any... Like Roland Emmerich, I feel like I'm blowing my load and running out of things to talk about really quickly. Oh, finally, gameplay! Now I can actually act like I give a shit. Okay, lens flare, you are really in the way, I must say. That was quick. Ooh. Seriously, is that guy just gonna keep coming back? Ooh. How many punches can you take, guy? Ooh. Now is he dead? Because how many times do I have to beat him up? Okay, loading screen. Whoopee! Was this game supposed to be a Batman story? And they couldn't get the rights to Batman, so they just had to make a cheap imitation of the Court of Owls storyline? Because I'm getting some serious Batman Court of Owls vibes here. Okay, you want to fight? Let's bring a fight. Let's get ready. Mortal Kombat! Okay, out. Hey. Ouch, that hurt. Am I dead? Haha, finally I can beat the ever-living crap out of you. Is he dead? I'm not gonna give you a chance to keep hitting me. Oh, yep. Again, Dark Lord Shadow is right about a lot of things with this game. That super move is an easy get out of jail free card. And with all that punching I did not knock his mask off. Oh my god, these fucking fight scenes. Yeah, at least they're entertaining. Ugh. Okay, so is that supposed to be a flashbang or a shock baton? I have no frickin' clue. You know, I know I'm gonna sound really stupid saying this, but if this was actually given if this was turned into an actual movie and given proper production values, this could either be a Ridley Scott movie or a Christopher Nolan movie. Although if Christopher Nolan did this, he'd probably tell the story really back. He'd probably do the story in the style of Memento, I bet. which I wouldn't mind because Memento is a pretty good movie. Hey, I'm stuck in place. Nope. So we gotta keep running. Running, running, running. I'm running. Oh, okay. Unnecessary parkour. Ooh, can I get those? Can I get that car to drive? Ooh. Ooh-yah! I'm gonna beat you up, dude. Where's my money? Where's my money? Oh, that was easy. Oh, this is laughable. Please. Okay, that was short. I feel like I'm just blazing through this game. Granted, I guess I have it on the lower difficulty setting, but like I said, I don't care about that. This is not a game you play to, quote, get good at. If you want to have a game where you have to get good, as some really cringy gamers say, play something like Dark Souls or something, or that new Mortal Shell game, which I actually heard is pretty good. Ooh, a laundromat. That guy had no expression on his face to what just happened. How large is this gang, by the way? And did they go to the Camino cloning facility? Because, again, I'm seeing a lot of the same dudes. Slow down. I love this super ability. This is the only time when the camera movements actually do something interesting. Oh, hey. Ooh. Matrix. You feeling lucky, punk? Really, we're doing that cliche? Bad guy stands in the background and suddenly disappear? Okay, where did he come from? Are the bad guys not noticing that? Like, seriously, what's happening here? Like, again, when you know what's fine, when the plot twist is finally revealed, it makes no goddamn sense. I guess I got it back to talk about movies since I really like movies. What movie to talk about? What do I talk about next? Okay, is this the FBI? Oh, no, it's Dane's buddies. Were they just standing there the whole time? Ugh. At least this is only $4. Okay, the CGI models in this don't look very good. I'd rather, like, at least get me back to the live action segments, because at least those are fun to look at. They probably put a lot of their budget into the live action segments. I just don't see any, like, effort put into the facial animations here. I wish I knew what they were saying. People who don't know sign language aren't be able to tell what's happening. I've never been, like, it seems like there's a science to being able to read lips, and I just don't know how to read lips. The only lip reading I could make out is if somebody is telling me to fuck off or telling me to shut up. Those are probably the only lip readings I could tell. If somebody was just trying to tell me, like, you know, like, hey man, how you doing? If they were like trying to just mouth that, I probably wouldn't be able to tell. Okay, we're finally back to the live action segment. With probably one of the only interesting actor, with probably one of the actors who's probably one of the only actors in this game who's actually putting any effort into this. So I'm certainly not putting any effort into liking this game. Because I've already found out what I like about this game, the cinematography and the atmosphere, and sometimes the acting can be decent. And I guess the look of the game, the overall look of the game. But besides that, it's boring. It really is. Do I get more gameplay? I do like the way the lights are reflecting, or okay, I guess it's just a cutscene. Another trophy, when everything is lost. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Why are we flashing back to this? Like, what is the artistic reasoning to this flashback? Are we done? Any more random people you just want to throw at me? What else can I talk about? Oh, I also recently got a few new movies. I got Disturbia with Shia LaBeouf that I've... Basically, Disturbia kind of sounds like the plot to Alfred Hitchcock's The Rear Window. Then Johnny Depp and the Ninth Gate, directed by Roman Polanski, so do with that what you will. There was recently some kind of like a... Oh, gameplay. You stay there. Okay, why do we need a cutscene there? Ooh, I do like the slow-mo effects though, because at least that makes it seem like it's trying to imitate something better. How's that guy still standing? Really pointless transition there, game. Anyways, so there was recently like some kind of like a flea market type thing. I can't remember what the name was it called, but several weeks ago there was like a flea market type thing in Springfield, Illinois, but instead of like a flea market for just random objects, it was a flea market for a lot of geek items, so like toys, comic books, games, movies, action figure, or I guess the action figures are toys, but I found I think I think my parents got rid of it after I grew up. But I used to have an action figure of Emperor Zurg from Toy Story, but I found another one at this flea market type thing. And I also found an action figure of the Michael Bay version of Megatron, which, was pretty fun. I kind of felt like a kid again. Hello. Let's take care of the guy with the knife first. He ain't waking up anytime soon. I guess that thing's unlimited. I just took him out. And he's still moving. But yeah, I even like the action figure of Michael Bay's Megatron. I definitely... God, wouldn't that just be the craziest movie ever? Having Megatron versus Emperor Zurg. I've also recently started getting into Magic the Gathering because of one of my friends. I've visited him a couple times, and he's just kind of got me into the game of Magic. So I bought some cards, and whenever I find somebody to fight, I probably will. And it's just fun. I think I'm also doing it because I've rediscovered the fun of collecting cards in a collectible game. Who are you looking for, dude? Anyway, the thing I like about Magic a lot, and I think this is even more so than Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic just has some jaw-droppingly amazing artwork. Not to say that the Yu-Gi-Oh cards have bad artwork, but I just think Magic the Gathering has some really... Oh, hey, Donald Pleasance. But yeah, Magic the Gathering. Can't wait to get into it. Seems like a really fun game, and with all the, and even and if nothing else, the artwork is just fun to look at. God, I really need to start hanging up my posters that I have, including my Killing Joke poster. Those are totally two different actors. Ugh. Oh, I guess not. You know, if we're playing a dark crime thriller, I feel like I might as well, like, if I have downtime during this game, start reading from Silence of the Lambs. That might make the game more interesting. Probably should have done that from the very beginning instead of talking about random bullshit. Although I probably would be doing a disservice on Silence of the Lambs, because Silence of the Lambs is actually a good story. And what the hell does that say? Metagrima. Okay, I have no idea what that means. Robertos Azaros Milu El Dabe. Silence of the Lambs by Thomas Harris. To the memory of my father. Chapter 1. Behavioral Science. The FBI section that deals with serial murder is on the bottom floor. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this. I feel like I should at least give some semblance of a shit. You know what? I'm gonna say something nice about the game about how the game is with no sound. That last shot you just saw, not the stuff you're looking at right now, but the stuff before this scene, the seconds before this scene, it actually looked kind of creepy for a second there. I hear you with my blood. Did Zack Snyder direct this? Too bad I don't have a pair of drums and cymbal to play that. No, okay, no, in all seriousness, though, Zack Snyder is a pretty decent enough filmmaker. You know what? I guess I can't use my super ability right now, because I guess that would be cheating. There we go, now I can use my ability to beat this guy up. Makes the fight so much easier. Did I knock him out for good? God, this super move really just trivializes the boss battle. I guess I'll give the game credit, at least it tries by having boss battles. How many times do I have to keep punching him in the same spot before he gets the hint? They really need to stop with all these CGI type scenes and just keep to the live action, because when you switch back to like the CGI looking stuff, it makes you think you're getting ready to play the game again. Okay, really pointless transition. Seriously, really pointless. Okay, really cool dodge maneuver, I like that. Okay, what is with this? These random live action stuff being inserted right in the middle of gameplay just feel very cartoony. Ooh, just 2 weeks from retirement. And now I am the Batman. Is that... Please tell me that's not the same dude again. No, okay, good. It's not the same dude. Okay, it's... Ooh. Okay, that was easy. That just feels like a ragdoll physic, and Dan looks like he's constipated. Okay, again, really pointless transit. Like, this game is all filled with pointless transitions. I say, good thing I only paid $4 for this garbage. 10 out of 10. Game of the year material. Totally game of the year. Oof. I guess you know when the gameplay sequence is about to end. Oh my god, please don't hurt me, buddy, please, I beg of you! As I don't think it's a good idea to be pissing the guy off that just whooped your ass. Okay, is that supposed to be his phone? And is he just constantly getting text? Oh, cops. Do I get to beat them up too? I guess not, since they have guns, and that would be silly, as this game isn't silly enough already. Who called the cops here? Or I guess maybe Dane's just because Dane is being followed. Can we get some live action segments with this guy? Because I feel like we haven't had a lot, like for a game that's built on being like an FMV type game, we certainly haven't gotten a lot of FMVs in this. It feels like a lot of this game is actually CGI type cutscenes. Oh, there we go. Oh, please just let him have it. Show emotion. Random question. Is anybody here looking forward to the Demon Souls remake? That I actually am. Unfortunately, Sony made the bright idea of making it cost $70. I am seriously rethinking the whole idea of just move. I'm wondering if I really should just stick with my PS4 and Xbox One and just try and catch up on the games I already have on this console. Because like I'm not gonna pay for an Xbox Series X for a PS5 just to play upgraded versions of games I already have. So far, the only two PS5 games that I know that are going to be at launch that actually look like they're worth a damn are Demon Souls and Spider-Man Miles Morales. But that to me doesn't justify dropping $500 on a new console or $400 for the digital PS5, or in the case of Xbox Series X, god awful naming convention by the way. Or in that case, another $500. Good thing none of the consoles were $600, because had like Microsoft said $600 for the Xbox Series X and PlayStation was like $500 for the PS5, they probably would have won, and vice versa. If Sony said $600 for the PS5 and Microsoft said $500 for Xbox Series X, but with both having semi-cheaper versions of their consoles and standard versions, this could actually be a very interesting next generation in terms of console sales. But right now, there's not a whole lot of games I see that it really would make me feel entirely justified with buying next generation consoles. But since I guess I have a new job and I'm actually making pretty decent money, I could probably still get away with buying them. But another thing that I'm just not looking forward to is having to pay $70 frickin' for games. I know there are people that'll probably say, "Ooh, cost of games have gone up," and all that jazz. But it's like game companies already have enough money as it is these days. Why should we accept them squeezing more money out of us? Especially when they'll likely still be having the special editions that are already like $80, $100 depending on which version you get. Why can't games just stay $60? Like, nobody is forcing game developers to spend obscene amounts of money on games. And that whole like, oh, the cost of games have gone up. No, that's not true. If mega game corporations cannot make their money by simply making video game, like companies like EA, Take-Two Interactive, Sony, if they can't make their money by just making video games and selling them for $60 when they already have enough money, then they really shouldn't be in the process of making video games. Enough on that random rant. I guess now we actually... Ah! They're doing this stereotypical thing with a sudden revelation, really dramatic flashback, and a character screaming in agony. Okay, I'm sorry. What's happening now? Was the entire last, like, 30, 40 minutes of the game seriously, like, a whole dream sequence? Seriously. Like, like, okay. So does that mean his conversations with the cop never happened? Because it's like, if he's just now coming back to his senses after he was just laying there. Seriously, like, if he just now came to his senses and he's just been imagining everything that just happened, did he actually ever talk to the cop guy? Is he feeling his phone vibrating? God, I need like a beer or a Gatorade or something to calm my throat. Can I pause the game and just go grab something to eat? Or just go grab something to drink real quick? Oh, whoopee, I can actually pause the game. I will be right back, because I'm actually going to go get something to drink. Okay, now I'm back. Oh, there we go. No idea what I was doing there. Anyways, now that I got something to drink, I have a can of sparkling water to drink right after a nice bottle of Bud Light, because Lord knows I need alcohol to get through this. And if Dane was the one beating up everybody, then I have no idea what's going on at this point. Let's take a swig. Even though I like a good light beer, I also do like my dark beers. Face on calling. He's not answering, dude. Oh, Dane was trying to call him. My God, why did my friend betray me? Ugh. Ooh, another trophy. What'd I get this time? Tunneling dirt. to get another swear, cause... Oh, gameplay, finally. I'll hold off on that next drink. Oh, sweet. Excuse me. More fight scenes? What is the point of blending the CGI cutscenes with the live action cutscenes? I really don't know why. You know, Bud Light is a pretty easy beer to chug. I bet I could probably just chug the rest of this. Okay, random transition. Didn't show him approaching this scene. Didn't show the guys coming up to fight him. It just transitioned right into the fight scene. Oof. Down for the count. And who's this guy? Well, only one way around this. Super move time. Yep. Easiest way to cheese the game. Oh. Okay. Did I just, like, what was the point of that? Okay, more dudes to fight. Oh, whoa, that's a grapple. Oh, shit. I better take care of this guy real quick. Let me take care of him. Oof. Well, as Deadpool would say, sweet mother, it's an orgy of destruction. Oh my god, here come more. Oof. Okay, I don't know, do these like close-ups just randomly happen? Aw, nobody wants to play anymore. Oh, man, I really gotta find something to talk about. Help! Trusty friend Bud Light's here to help with that. Oh, we're still... Oh, hello. Not what I wanted, but... Oh, gets the job. Oh, I'm still going. What the hell is going on? Oh! Guess I just recharged that quickly. Okay, what's going on here? We are totally in the Matrix. Oh, yeah, I guess that was a nice attention to detail. That thing just falling over right there. As we're about to have an explosion, and who is smoking a cigarette? Oh, you can't show me the explosion. I guess I'm in here for no reason. Not what I wanted, but okay. Oof. Is that it? I feel like I was running really low on health there. If I remember the video, the Dark Lord Jada video, I think a boss fight should be coming up shortly. Or not. Or I guess... Is it just me, or did that poster in the background, not sure if you saw it, look like Scarface? There's another movie I haven't watched, even though I consider myself a film aficionado. I really need to watch Scarface, but god damn it, I still need to watch Walking Dead. I gotta quit getting so distracted. Oh, a random silver skull, or that looks like something Black Mask would keep. Seriously, are we in the Batman universe now? And who is he talking to? Seriously, this guy? Please tell me this is not the same guy. This is not the same. Please tell me this is not the same guy from earlier. Why is he wearing a mask? Why? Is he supposed to be the guy that we've been after? Okay, I know Dana's deaf, and I'm not trying to be mean here, but why is he talking? Okay, you know, never mind. I'm not gonna get myself into that there. I'm not gonna step into that pile of shit. I have no idea who this character even... Oh, wait, no, it's that kid from earlier. Just made that painfully clear. Seriously, that is totally Scarface. Ooh, there we go. Am I just gonna trivialize this boss fight now? For a guy who's supposed to be so imposing. Oh wait, is that it? We done? Ouch. Damn, dude, you hit hard. But I'm just gonna act like Mr. Tough Guy and I'm gonna fight back. Excuse me, please. You know what? I went on a Alaskan vacation with my parents. It was actually really fun. It was on Holland America, although I do wish people there were more my age demographic. So I was just kind of, you know, because they were kind of more around my parents' age, like they're anywhere from like their 50s to their 70s. Oh, hello. Oh, ouch, that's not good. Ouch, that's not good. Oh, come on, game. Oh, come on. Come on, give me a chance to dodge here. What? That's bogus. That's... Oh, guess the game's continuing. Are you supposed to lose this fight? Oh, come on. Wish this game was a little bit more clear. Oh, come on, I'm dead again. Ugh. This boss fight sucks. Oh, come on, really? That is not fair. Like, what am I supposed to do? Oh, come on, that's not fair. Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake, game. Can I please get past this fight? Please. Just please. Good thing I definitely wasn't playing on the harder difficulty. Do I just have to hit him enough times? Okay, there we go. Oh, I guess there's like a certain move I have to counter him on. Now I can go to town on him. Oh, hey. Oh, come on. Not cool. There we go. Finally, did I get him? Please tell me I got him. Dude, we were like pals in the past. Oh, I know. I'm not even gonna try to guess the dialogue here. Or does he got, or does he got another round in him? I am so done with this fight. It's like it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like when you're supposed to die. Oh, okay, we're round 3 or round 2. Oh, hey, hey, hey. No, 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 Oh, come on, really? Oh, come on! Oh, what? He did not hit me! I swear if that restarts me. Please let me skip this first. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, am I making some progress here? There we go. Is he finally down? Yep. Oh. Okay, we randomly smash cut to this. What's going on here? Did this game just glitch? This game just glitched, didn't it? This game just glitched. Don't. I am not restarting this. Is there a way that I... What the hell? What the hell, game? Oh, that was weird. Why did the game do that? Like, I really thought the game was broken right there. I was actually getting ready to rage quit. Where did you come from? It's almost like a horror movie. Characters just pop out of nowhere. Wonder how that's gonna sound. Wonder how the burps are gonna sound on audio. Well, at least this boss fight is done. He really doesn't look all that hurt, actually. He just looks like he's bleeding a little bit, but he'd be okay to just get up and walk. And if you're that close to the explosion, you should have been dead. Okie doke. What can I talk about something? Well, I'm wearing a shirt right now that I made back when I was in like a graphic design class. That was actually pretty fun. On the shirt, I kind of combined Asajj Ventress and General Grievous and put them onto a shirt. And it isn't a great design, and it seems like it's kind of starting to just show its wear and tear, but I think I gave one of these copies to my friend. I really wish I could just reset. What is that guy doing here? Man, I wish I had my own, like, I think I took, like, a clay class. It wasn't a pottery class I took, but I took, like, a class, like, where you work with clay and you build, like, and you build things out. Not necessarily pottery, but you just build other things out of it that isn't pottery. Like, I think I made, like, the cursed videotape from The Ring, and I made the well with Samara's head with her hair coming out of it. I kind of wish I had my own equipment to do that at my home, and I also wish I had the equipment to make, graphic design stuff. Because I'd probably spend my whole day doing that and making stuff and working on that, make that my career. This would be a lot better than going into politics, because politics is sure depressing anyways. But yeah, I just wish I could make some more of this stuff, though, because gotta need to find what I made in my clay class, actually. It's gotta be stored somewhere. Let's take another spark. Yeah, I guess I should start paying attention, but why start now? Haven't been doing that. Did she, like, take a shower or something in between what just happened? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. His name is Dane, so he could be played by the actor Dane DeHaan. Whatever happened to that actor, actually? Where has he been? Is he still acting? Okay. What just happened? Seriously, why can't we do more of these live action segments? Seriously, why isn't this a live action cutscene? Why are we in the CGI version? I just want to go back to the whole draw of this game, which was the CGI live action cutscenes, because those are actually fun to look at. How many times do I gotta keep saying it? I feel like I'm really running out of stuff to talk about. Like I said, I wish I had like a friend tier so we could treat this like a podcast, or like we could talk while the game is playing, instead of just feeling like talking to myself. If I run out of stuff to talk about, like if I can't think of anything, I'm just gonna have to start reading. Like start reading stuff to you guys, and you probably don't want that. My God almighty. This story doesn't end in the next 25 minutes, oh God help me. Like I said, I've already found out what I like about this game, and besides that, I am not interested. Maybe I should just start playing my Switch, while nothing is happening. Yep, definitely can't skip the cutscenes. Just gonna do a double check to make sure I'm still recording. Yep, we are. Double check one more time. Here we go. One more time. Sorry, I'm just really paranoid. Okay. Let's go see what my phone's blowing up about. If only that character was actually played by Donald Pleasance, then I'd give a shit. I feel like sometimes the amount you give a shit about a character is how much you like the actor. Remind me to watch that later. So I guess, is this like a therapist? Is this like a child therapist? Let's see, maybe had that guy played by Ken Jeong. Ah, great. Going away from the live action cutscenes. Pretty sure the game is strongly hinting that Dane is the crow guy. Oh wait, yep, if I remember the Dark Lord Shadow video correctly, coming up is a really long scene of them just sitting in a car and talking. And you don't know what is happening. You know, I have some very controversial opinions on stuff. Like, for example, I don't think Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City is that bad of a game. I kind of like it. It lets me do something I've always wanted to do, which is playing as the villain. And you get to play as part of Umbrella, and that's what I like most about the game. Unfortunately, the PC version is shit because I would really like to play that game at 60 FPS, but Because the PC version is shit, I'm stuck with the Xbox 360 version. At some point, I should probably play the DLCs, but I think it would be really hilarious if the plot, because apparently Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City directly contradicts the plot of Resident Evil 2, so it would be kind of funny if Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City is considered non-canon and it was directed by Paul W.S. Anderson. I wish Paul W.S. Anderson would go back. I know he said he's done with the Resident Evil franchise, but I kind of wish he would go back to it and make a movie purely from Umbrella's perspective, because I feel like that could be interesting. We've seen enough of like the heroes of Resident Evil and what's happening from their perspective, but I really want to see a story that's like Operation Raccoon City set entirely from the perspective of Umbrella. You might not like the characters personally because they'd be the bad guys, but it might make the series a little bit more interesting, playing more, because I feel like that's what Resident Evil needs. Is that yes, they need to create new characters like they did with Resident Evil 7, but I feel they also need to start letting you play the game more entirely from Umbrella's perspective, like they did in Operation Raccoon City, because that was actually fun. Loading screen. Please tell me we're getting close to something exciting again, because seriously, why can't this be in live action? I thought that was the whole selling point of this game, were these FMV cutscenes. And why can't we actually do gameplay for this fight scene? Is he gonna do anything? Like at least pull out his gun and shoot them? At least he could do that. Do we have to raise the dead? Whatever that means. Okay. Hey, thanks for standing there and doing nothing. I really appreciated it. Is this Tay? Nope. So we're not getting to that boss fight just yet. Oh, one of those little cool finishers. See, that's another positive thing about this game, is sometimes cool finishers. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, I know how to take care of special enemies. Just use my own ultimate move. Even though they clip right through the door. Seriously, can he help? Was that guy literally just standing on top of the table? Okie doke. Really feels like there was a lot more guys than what we're seeing on the floor. Boss fight coming up. Can somebody spell boss fight for me? – Oh. He looks really sad. I couldn't tell with the really good facial animations. Sorry, I was about to go into my like really deep personal thoughts, the stuff I didn't want to share. I think I just got really tired because man, I wish I could do a podcast with friends of mine and all that fun stuff. Maybe we should just call somebody and we can just have a conversation. I really wish one of my buddies had PS Plus, so we could get in a party and just start chatting about random things. Because one thing I like about PlayStation's Twitch function is that you can actually set an option to record the game. To have not also your chat, but also party chat in general to be recorded. So that could actually make for some fun. But alas. Oh. Okay, let's take out the guy in the red shirt first. Oh, he was easy. Oh, let's take you out since you have a baseball bat, so you could be deadly. Yeah, he looks like he's hurt well enough. This super move really trivializes some of the harder enemies. Okay, that was maybe about 8-10 guys. So Dane is definitely Batman. So where do I go now? Oh. Guess when the controller vibrates. Where was he? Is this guy gonna do anything? I mean, he is a cop. He probably has a gun. I know I keep saying the same things over and over. Really looks like the exact same room. Just flipped a little bit. Okay, he's clearly in the same room with me, so is he gonna help me? Is he doing sign language? I can't tell. It would really help if there were subtitles. Because then I could at least make this Let's Play a little bit more interesting. So I could do my own character voices. That would probably sound awful. Now I'm just kind of, they have a lot more fun. They have a lot easier time talking when it's just them commenting on a Let's Play throughout a whole game. I, on the other hand, can't really talk to myself that much. Like I've said, I need somebody else to talk to if I'm gonna make commentary. If I'm gonna make any kind of commentary interesting. I guess I could have started from the beginning just trying to do my own character voices of what they're saying. You know, kind of make a bit of like a theater type experience, like get myself into each of the characters. The body language, I really feel like the body language of the characters does not actually convey what is actually happening. Like, okay, then the camera randomly cuts to that. It's like, again, can we go back to the live action segments, those extended live action cutscenes? Because that is actually where the game shines. Because, like I said, those live action cutscenes are shot well. Can we please get more of those instead of staring at these boring, lifeless CGI character models? And can we get some emotions on these guys' faces? I'll think of something to talk about. Screw it. I'm just going to start reading from Silence of the Lambs. I got nothing else to talk about. Behavioral Science. The FBI section that deals with serial murders on the bottom floor of the Academy building at Quantico. Half buried in the earth. Clarice Starling reached it. Oh. Guess we're getting ready for more gameplay. Not enough time to read it. Okay, shouldn't we have fought Tay already? Because I feel like that's where they're kind of setting up with all that dialogue. Kind of looks like the strip club for Mafia 2 a little bit. Oh, this prick. This prick. Okay, I guess my super move doesn't work here. Yep, I'm gonna die. Yep, I'm gonna die. Oh, yep, I'm gonna die. Ooh, yep, we're dead. We're definitely gonna have to restart this segment. And look at the boring face. Do I have to look at her face every frickin' time? There we go. Now we're making some progress. Just button mash. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Really? What? What? Ugh. Motherfucker. This is gonna be another frustrating segment because these boss fights really suck. Okay. Oh, come on. What? 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 Oh my god. Oh. Oh god, I hate this so much. Can the game just make it easier on me if I'm just dying too much? Okay, that was random. I feel like it's completely random when the game will let me win. Because I just gotta get really good at dodging. This game, it feels very arbitrary. Oh, sweet. Guess I just got lucky there. Okay, good. Checkpoint at least. At least we got a checkpoint. See what I mean, though? Feels very arbitrary. Was that the end of the fight? Yep, end of the fight. Oh, we're finally back in the live action segments. Now I might actually start paying attention. It was you! Dun dun dun! Is he finally dying? Good. At least something I've noticed. Anyways, Chapter 1, Science of the Lambs. Behavioral Science. The FBI section that deals with serial murderers on the bottom floor of the Academy building at Quantico, half buried in the earth. Clarice Starling reached it flushed after a fast walk from Hogan's Alley on the firing range. She had grass in her hair and stains on her FBI Academy windbreaker from driving to the ground under fire in an arrest problem on the an arrest problem on the range. Huh. No one was in the outer office, so she fluffed briefly by her reflection in the glass doors. She knew she could look all right without primping. Her hands smelled of gun smoke. But there was no time to wash. Section Chief Crawford's summons had said, "Now." She found Jack Crawford alone in the cluttered suite of offices. He was standing at someone else's desk talking on the telephone, and she had a chance to look him over for the first time in a year when what she saw disturbed her. Normally Crawford looked like a fit, middle-aged engineer who might have paid his way through college playing baseball, a crafty catcher, tough when he blocked the plate. Now he was thin. Oh, wow, something's actually happening in this game. That's not in the book, that's just me actually giving a shit. Now he was thin, his shirt collar was too... Yeah, I can't do this, I try this. Let's see, Tay must be the gingerbread man, the lady in the red dress must be running away from him. To bring up Dark Orgetto again, because that's how I know what's happening. Is this thing really over? Is the whole genesis of this plot, the inciting incident, is his mother getting shot because two guys were arguing over a pair of shoes? That is seriously the genesis of the plot. You couldn't have at least made it interesting like Batman Begins, where a poor man was mugging Bruce Wayne's... where a poor man was mugging Bruce Wayne's parents because he was economically desperate because Gotham City was in the midst of a depression. Instead, this entire plot is Dane's mom got shot because two guys were fighting over a pair of shoes, and his mom literally just felt like, okay, now stand there, okay, fire the blank. Hey, you're supposed to fall down when you get shot. Oh, I'm sorry. Because that's what it just looked like. And that really looks like a toy gun. That looks so cheap. Actually, I at least should be watching, because I probably won't do a Let's Play of the speaking version, or I might, because at least that would be interesting. But I'd probably be dying again. Who knows? I might do it. I might call this the Quiet Man Let's Play the Quiet Playthrough. Well, no, it wouldn't be quiet because I've been talking the whole time. I guess I could call it the Deaf Play. No, that wouldn't be right. I'll find something to figure it out because I might do a Let's Play, who knows, of the version with the sound. But unfortunately, I have to play through the whole game first to unlock it. Was he carrying that mask the whole time? Is this game starting to is this game going to turn into The Crow now? Wow, the only characters who actually have a complete conversation in sign language. Oh wow, the only thing interesting that happens in the game that suddenly turns this movie, God, I actually called it a movie. That suddenly turns this game from being a Batman type scenario to The Crow. And I guess now I can just beat the crap out of people. Or am I going back in time now? Oh, I guess because I have the mask, I don't have to worry about using my super move. Wow, Dane actually looks like a much more interesting character to look at now that he has the mask on. Looks kind of creepy and very serial killer-ish. Too bad you can't play him like a serial killer, he's just a brawler. Spinning roundhouse kick. And I'm just gonna take care of you. Now that I have the mask on, I guess it gives me the power to beat anybody up. Symbolism! Ooh, that's gotta hurt. You know what? Suddenly this game actually becomes kind of fun because once Dane puts on the mask, he becomes a lot more brutal. Wow, now I'm actually kind of having a little bit of fun because, yeah, it's like now the game starts to get fun. Might actually start concentrating on the game now. And my leg just clipped right through him. Oh, the moon. Is Dane gonna turn into a werewolf? Is this a secret prequel to a modern day remake of the Wolfman? You let her go. For I am the Crow, or the Court of Owls. A member of them I am. I don't care if this makes any more sense. I don't care if this makes sense. This is another thing I like about the game. At least it's fun now. Or I guess not. I guess I can't just keep... What the kind of fighting stance is he doing? Oh, ow, that's gonna hurt. Well, that strategy's not working. I'm probably gonna die. Ugh. And he got me. As we're gonna just have to hopefully I get lucky. Why is she not smiling anymore? Like, she used to smile when you fail, and now she's just giving a blank stare to you. Oh, come on, I'm trying to dodge. But what? What? Can I regain health, maybe? You can't catch me. Oh, come on, for fuck's sake. Oh, she's eye-winking me. What? That's weird. What? What? Just, you know what? Taking a break. Okay, let's get back to me getting my ass kicked. I feel like these boss fights are just extreme difficulty spikes. That's like most of the game is pretty casual, and all of a sudden, just boom! And there I go down again. Can I recover? No, I cannot. Don't even give me the time to recover. Thank you, game. Thank you. God, these boss fights are so poorly programmed. There we go. The character models are colliding. Ah, this makes the games. And why is she just standing there? Oh, gotta be careful. Oh, fuck you. Ah, no, no. There we go. Oh, sweet. Oh, he pulls a gun on me. Lovely. Come on, dude. If you got the guts, use the... Oh. Dana's bulletproof. The mask grants him superpowers. I guess you just gotta be careful with your dodging. I guess that's all you really gotta do. Don't do it, dude. Okay, why this random flashback? This would be really not... Like, why does he have a photo of her like that? Again, this game I feel like would be at least a halfway bit interesting if you could tell what's happening. Oh, well, supernatural elements, even though those have not been hinted at all. Like, suddenly Dane is this is definitely the Crow and no longer Batman. Hope I can get this done in the next 15 minutes so I can watch Colbert and actually watch something funny. Oh, sweet! Okay, can I move it all? Hey, can I move my character? Can I move my character, please? Okay, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. There we go. Finally something's happening. Yeah, now I can actually beat the crap out of some dudes. God, they can't even keep the light particle effects coming from his eyes straight. It's... Wow, they... Again, the only time when this game becomes a little bit interesting is towards the very end of the game, and you probably don't, and I probably don't have very long to play as him. Because now I'm basically in God mode. Ooh, wah, uta! Can somebody mediate? Wow, I'm just instant kill. Again, the only time the game gets interesting. Anybody else? Now I'm gonna do a spin back kick on you. Sir, what's going on? I don't know. He's just jumping all over the place. Okay, this is kind of a cool animation. Is this supposed to be like a dark superhero origin story? Man, I wish they'd give me more time to play as him. I feel like I'm just seeing the same animations repeated. Don't know why they just wouldn't run away, seeing as their buddies are getting their asses kicked. Let's see, these guys are either dead or they have several broken bones and are gonna need a hospital. Come on, show me the cooler animations. Now I'm the one who can lay the smackdown on you. Not so good. Not so fun now, is it? When you can just beat up on the character. He's gotta. How is he still moving? Oh, please tell me we're almost done. Please, man, I'm begging you. Please, I'm begging you for my life. Ugh. What is happening? Seriously. Don't tell me he's gonna come back to life. He should be dead. He's been shot. He's probably been there for over an hour. And I guess Dane still has one more boss. Please, come back to me. Please. So like suddenly the game forgets it had all those live action cutscenes, and now we're using the live action one, those CGI action CGI cutscenes, and now we're going into mostly live action scenes now. Bet you the fight scenes would look a lot more interesting if they were done in the live action format. Let me get to the ending. So, who's supposed to be the antagonist of this? This is supposed to be his dad. This is supposed to be like a symbolic antagonist. Yeah, this game's not going to be over in the next 5 minutes. Now I got one last fight. Okay, so if Dane was the one that beat up everybody in the club earlier, like, because that's what they said, is that he's the one that beat up everybody in the club, then why are they now saying that this was him? It was him here. Yep, super move, trivialize the boss fight. Oh, is he down? Oof. He's gonna feel that in the morning. Okay, I can't even see what's going on. Again, can't see what's happening. Really, game? Let's walk over here at least. I don't even know if there is a way to exit to the main menu. I'm kind of unsure about that. More Matrix-style fight scenes. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm dead now. Okay, let me act dead. Like, what is, like, she doesn't look at all concerned as to what is happening. Body language is totally off, like I've been saying. Is that the end? Oh, good. Thank God. This what maybe a stupid bullshit ending. Oh wow, dialogue.
What to say when the right words fail to find the light of day? Oh, when everything is lost and mixed feelings seed a hurricane of hearts, 'cause the trouble with you is the trouble with me. As the weeks and months and years dragged on when we didn't do a thing. Oh, to live, to smile, do we have to raise the dead? You know far too much regret hangs off your head. In the time that it takes for a smile to cross the room, in the time that it takes to be finally understood, in the time that it takes from being one of us to do, is the time it takes to make the break to win at life again. Stargazer, storm chaser, bored for dust, soul for gold.
This feels like a really cheaply produced music video.
True cost ever be known? Can I even begin to comprehend what you must have been through? You're still time.
The pieces don't add up. That is definitely true. That was at least a decent song. Oh wow, we're still going.
Rest assured that love lies beyond.
Okay. Like I said, it was at least an okay song. So are we gonna do like a cliche flashback of everything? Okay, we just saw this. Yep.
We've been family for years. And nothing's ever come between us until tonight. Until her.
Oh, yep, here's the advertisement for the update that actually makes the game playable and bearable.
That what's happening to you is also what's happening to me. You're blinded by grief. Me, by ambition.
How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to Club Moonrise. And thank you for indulging me a little musical escape from the world. Musical escape from the world. Musical escape from the world. Escape from the world. It is the greatest performance of my career. The night I was kidnapped.
That's totally not stock footage. Although I don't know what city this is taking place in. Wish the camera would show me who's calling.
Lala.
anymore. No one hears me. I don't hear me anymore.
What?
I want it taken away and just disappear. Please. Please take me away.
Okay. I'm going to kidnap you.
Oh wow, the game's done. Silent World. Oh my god. Finally. Who knows, I might do another playthrough of this where you don't have to listen to me and you can listen to whatever lovely script and dialogue the developers wrote for this game. Well, that was fun. Yep, I guess that's how I would activate with the sound. Well, that was fun, I guess. Well, I guess thanks for watching and indulging in my useless, probably terrible sounding commentary, but anybody that's watching this on Twitch, thanks for watching. If you're watching it on YouTube, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. And, yeah, again, just thank you for watching. I just, kind of do this for fun. It helps me take my mind off things. Anyways, have a good evening, everybody.